So thanks so much for wanting to do this interview with us and the You Are Warrior team. It means a lot to me because the YouAreWarrior.com community is all about sharing your stories and helping people overcome and face any adversity that they've gone through. And you have an amazing story. So um, tell me a little bit about your story.
Well, at 13, I started drinking. That became just, every now and then thing. And it went on for a couple of years. And then by 16, I had been introduced to cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Um, After the cocaine, the spiral kept going downward. By 18, I was selling drugs, using drugs on a regular basis, and I was carrying a gun. And I had spent my first time in jail at 18.
Mm. And how long did you stay in jail?
The first time was 30 days.
Wow. So how many times have you been to jail?
I was in jail on 5 separate occasions.
And so tell me about your cocaine addiction. So did it, tell me more about that.
Well, what it started out as alcohol. Once I started drinking alcohol, I would need more, and I would need something else. And then by the end of every day came, I would be on a hunt looking for cocaine.
Mm. And did that get you into a lot of trouble? Is that where
Yeah.
it did?
Yes, by age 22, I was pretty much spiritually broken and lost, and emotionally, financially, all that stuff was broken, and I needed help, but I didn't have any hope. I didn't have a role model to show me the way, and I kept looking for change, but it wasn't coming. And then so I kept doing what I knew best, and what I knew best was to use alcohol and drugs. And one night I went out from a club, and my friends dropped me off after the club, but I wasn't done, and I ended up on a hill outside of Tucson, Arizona, outside of my apartment complex, and I tumbled to the bottom of the hill, flopped off a retaining wall, and smashed my head on the pavement.
Wow.
And that was actually, as bad as it was a changing point for me. I ended up in the hospital in a coma for 5 weeks. I had surgery to release the pressure of the hematoma that was on my head, and I woke up from the coma after 5 weeks, and I was kind of frozen. It was like I was in a time capsule. I couldn't hardly move. I couldn't walk. I couldn't talk. I had to learn everything all over again.
So was that the day you stopped cocaine, stopped drugs, stopped everything?
Yes, unwillingly. I did stop. The cravings and all that stuff was still there. I was 22 years old in a nursing home with 80 and 90-year-old people, and I was angry at the world for what I did to myself. I did this to myself, but I was still mad. I was looking for someone to be angry at, so I carried anger around for quite a few years until I learned how to deal with that.
Wow. So you went through a lot of rehabilitation, a lot of therapy, a lot of things.
3 years of occupational, physical, and speech therapy, 5 days a week, 3 years straight.
Wow.
And
Wow. Look at that. That's an amazing story. So what are you doing now?
now, what I do with my time now is I went through school. I obtained my bachelor's degree in psychology in 2010.
Wow.
I went on to my master's degree and completed that in 2012. I have a master's in counseling and psychology. I just enrolled in school again to go back and specialize in pastoral counseling. So
Wow. That's
I
amazing. Good for you. Congratulations. It is.
And I didn't mention that one of my strong points that helped me persevere was I met a lady in the nursing home where I was at. She was also 22, and I was 22 at that time. And even though I was in a wheelchair, she came to help me every day, and she would bring me food and bring me movies to help me pass the time. And that lady was going through college, um, and she was working in the nursing home to support herself. Well, that lady is now my wife, and we've been together now 14 years.
Wow. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing that. We're definitely going to post your story and share it to millions. Just to know the story is heartbreaking, but it's very empowering.
My main goal now is I run a ministry at church with a friend of mine, and we run a group that helps bring people with self-destructive behaviors to God. So, anything that I can do to help other people that are struggling out there and give them hope, I would love to do that.
Wow. Thanks. Well, let me ask you one question. What really got you through this? What do you think got you through all of this?
The determination to not continue the cycle of failure and to live a better life. And now I have a 5-year-old daughter, so I live every day for her to show her a better life in a better way.
Well, thank you so much, Rick, for sharing with us your story. It's very empowering, and you will definitely go on our Warrior Wall as Warrior of the Week because this is amazing, and I just think everyone needs to know this story.
I am a warrior.
Yes, we love it. Okay, thank you so much, Rick.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.